Jill was a young and cheerful girl, with long blonde hair and blue eyes. She wore a pink dress and a magic necklace that could open gates to other worlds. She was curious and adventurous, always looking for new places and friends. She was optimistic and friendly, but also naive and reckless. She didn't understand the danger of the aliens, and she thought they could be friends. Jake was a boy of the same age as Jill, with short black hair and brown eyes. He wore a green shirt and jeans, and carried a backpack with snacks and gadgets. He was Jill's best friend, and he followed her everywhere. He was smart and creative, always inventing new things and solving problems. He was enthusiastic and loyal, but also cautious and nervous. He was afraid of the aliens, and he wanted to go back home. Puss was a talking cat who was a blue and white cat, with a red bow tie and a hat. He was witty and sarcastic, always making jokes and comments. He was skeptical and cynical, but also clever and helpful. He didn't like the aliens, and he thought they were a waste of time. Puss, Jill and Jake had just finished their picnic in the Enchanted Wood, where they had met some friendly and funny animals. They decided to continue their adventure by opening a gate to another planet, using Jill's magic necklace. "Where are we going?" Jake asked as he followed Jill and Puss to the gate. "I don't know." "Let's find out," Jill said, excitedly. She pressed a button on her necklace, and the gate opened, revealing a dark and gloomy landscape. "Wow, this place looks scary," Puss said, as he peered through the gate. "Are you sure you want to go there?" "Come on, Puss, don't be a scaredy cat," Jill teased. "It might be fun." "Fine, but don't blame me if we get into trouble," Puss said, reluctantly. He jumped through the gate, followed by Jill and Jake. They landed on a planet that looked like a nightmare. The air was thick with smoke and ash, and the ground was littered with debris and bones. The planet was a barren and hostile world, with no signs of life or vegetation. The sky was dark and stormy, and the air was thick and toxic. The only structures on the surface were the ruins of an ancient civilization that had been destroyed by the aliens long ago. The aliens had made their nests in the underground tunnels and chambers, where they hunted and bred. They saw a huge spaceship in the distance, with a sign that read Nostromo, Nostromo. "What kind of name is that?" Jake wondered. "Maybe it's a cruise ship," Jill suggested, "or maybe it's a death trap," Puss said, nervously. "Let's go and see," Jill said, and started to walk towards the Nostromo. "Wait, Jill, don't be so reckless," Jake said, and ran after her. "Hey, wait for me," Puss said, and followed them. As they approached the Nostromo, they saw a woman in a white jumpsuit, holding a flamethrower and a cat. She looked like she had been through hell and back. "Who are you?" Jill asked, friendly. The woman turned and pointed her flamethrower at them. "Who are you?" she asked, suspiciously. "I'm Jill, and this is Jake and Puss. We're travelers from another world." "We came through a gate," Jill said, quickly. "A gate? What gate?" the woman asked. "A magic gate. It's a long story. We're not here to harm you. We're just curious," Jill said. "Curious? About what?" the woman asked. "About this place." "What is this place? What happened here?" Jill asked. "This place is hell. This place is where I lost everything. This place is where I met the alien and I have to kill them," the woman said. "Kill? How can you kill it?" Puss asked. "With this," the woman said and showed them a metal cylinder. "This is a self-destruct device. I'm going to blow up this ship and the alien with it. It's the only way to be sure." "Be sure of what?" Jill asked. "Be sure that it's dead. Be sure that it won't hurt anyone else. Be sure that it won't follow me," the woman said. "Follow you? Where are you going?" Jake asked. "I'm going home. I'm going back to Earth. I'm going back to my daughter. I'm going back to my life." "Your daughter? Your life? What are you talking about?" Jill asked. "My name is Ellen Ripley. I'm a warrant officer of the Nostromo. I've been in Stasis for 57 years. I have a daughter named Amanda. She's waiting for me. She's the only reason I'm still alive. Ripley was a tall and muscular woman, with short brown hair and green eyes. She wore a blue jumpsuit and a leather jacket, and carried a flamethrower and a pulse rifle. She had a scar on her cheek, and a tattoo of a dragon on her arm. She was a survivor, who had faced the aliens before and escaped. She was brave and resourceful, but also haunted by nightmares and guilt. She had lost many friends and loved ones to the aliens, and she wanted to avenge them. Jones was a ginger cat, who had been Ripley's companion since her first encounter with the aliens. He was a loyal and smart cat, who could sense the aliens and warn Ripley. He liked to cuddle and purr, but he also had a fierce side. He could scratch and bite the aliens if they got too close. "What kind of gate did you come through?" Ripley asked, pointing a gun at them. "We're just explorers." "Looking for new worlds," Jill said, smiling embarrassedly. "We came through a gate, using my magic necklace." "A magic necklace? What are you talking about?" Ripley said skeptically. "Look, I'll show you," Jill said, as she pressed another button on her necklace. The gate opened again, showing the enchanted wood. "Wow, that's amazing," Ripley said, lowering her gun. "But you shouldn't stay here. This planet is dangerous. There are aliens here that will kill you." "Aliens? What kind of aliens?" Jake asked curiously. "Horrible, slimy, acid-blooded, parasitic aliens that burst out of your chest," Ripley said grimly. "You, gross," Jake said, making a face. "Don't worry, we have a way to detect them," Jill said confidently. "I have a wristwatch that is a mini AI system that can discover the life on the planet. It can also transform into a holographic woman, who can manipulate matter with quantum physics. Her name is Nora." "Nora? That's a nice name," Ripley answered politely. "Thank you," Nora said, as she appeared as a hologram next to Jill. "I'm here to help you." "Wow, you're amazing," Jake said admiringly. "Thank you," Nora said, blushing and smiling. "Can you tell us where the aliens are?" Jill asked eagerly. "Sure, just give me a moment," Nora said, as she scanned the planet. "There are 237 aliens on this planet, and they are all heading towards us." "What? How is that possible?" Ripley shouted, alarmed. "It seems that they have sensed your presence, and they are hungry," Nora added calmly. "Well, that's not good," Puss purred sarcastically. "We have to get out of here," Ripley said urgently. "Come on, follow me. I have a shuttle that can take us back to the gate." They ran to the shuttle, dodging the aliens that were crawling out of the shadows. They managed to get inside, and Ripley started the engine. "Hold on, this is going to be a bumpy ride," Ripley said, as she flew the shuttle towards the gate. "Are we going to make it?" Jake asked nervously. "Of course we are," Jill admitted optimistically. "We have Nora, remember?" "Yes, I'm here and I have a plan." "What plan?" Ripley asked curiously. "I'm going to use my quantum powers to create a bomb that will destroy the aliens," Nora said confidently. "A bomb? Are you crazy?" Ripley said, shocked, and looked at the AI woman. "No, I'm brilliant. Trust me, this will work." Puss purred that yes, it will be a better way than blowing up the whole spaceship. Nora created a bomb out of thin air and threw it out of the window. The bomb exploded, creating a huge fireball that engulfed the planet. "Wow, that was awesome," Jake said, impressed. "Yeah, it was," Nora cheered. "Good job, Nora," Jill said proudly. "Thank you," Nora was so enthusiastic. They reached the gate, and flew through it, back to the enchanted wood. "We made it," Ripley said, relieved. "Yeah, we did," Jill said cheerfully. "That was fun," Jake said enthusiastically. "Speak for yourself," Puss said grumpily. "I hated it." They laughed, except Puss. Puss purred and he was glad to see their home. The end. Or not.